man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys come from Walker, Wisconsin. Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas boxing.
All right, man. I was listening to Bo Mack. He did an interview with Fight Hype, and he said that they feel that Terence Crawford defeating Errol Spence will later rest the questions about Terence Crawford's resume. Let's talk about that for a minute. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop a video. Now, you know what they gotta understand is this, man. They hear it all, and obviously they let it affect them. Excuse me. And at the end of the day, like I say this, anybody in boxing right now, you can rip apart their resume and some of their performances at the bare minimum. I always say that. So for them to go around and say, well, you know, Crawford ain't fought this, that, and the third. You know, and I said this on Twitter, people thought I was playing. Gamboa is more talented than anybody at Errol Spence been in the ring with. He more physically talented. Damn, this girl just died in the street. Damn. You know, he's physically more talented than Errol Spence. At that time, people look at Gamboa and say, well, shit, look what happened with Gamboa and this, that, and the third. His run into Terence Crawford, it never was the same. But Mikey Garcia didn't want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko wasn't in a rush to fight him neither. You know, but you got to understand, these dudes wasn't following boxing when he was beating Orlando Salido and he was the boogeyman down there and he had to move up to lightweight. And Bob tried to cash him out against real quick. Bob tried to cash him out against Brandon Rios and all that type of shit. And 50 came, you know, and all that, and put him in there with Terence Crawford. Hell of a fighter, bro. That was a fight that a lot of people thought Terence Crawford was gonna lose. You know, so that's crazy. And people sit here, and Errol Spence ain't never been an underdog in none of his fights. Never. You know, he been at the welterweight division and still ain't fought, you know, the guy that some people consider the last Lenio, kind of, and Keith one-time Thurman. You know, he never fought Keith Thurman. So, you know, I don't even pay attention to what these fake media members be saying and these fake fans who don't even go back past 2012 in boxing. They just saying something don't even understand. They can look at Roy Jones' resume and not understand how great his resume truly was. You know, I can pick holes in Floyd Mayweather's resume. You could do that with almost anybody in boxing, damn near historically. They commonly do it with Rocky Marciano, commonly. Oh, you know, he ain't did this, but you'll never hear nobody really talk about George Foreman. He didn't beat no other top heavyweight or great heavyweight other than Muhammad Ali. Because motherfuckers don't know nothing. At all. Don't know who Michael Moore is, Michael Spence is. You keep going on and on about the laundry list of guys people don't even know. I mean, going into the 2000s and shit. You know what I'm saying? De La Hoya. I mean, you know, Trinidad, Shane Mosley. People forget how great Zab Judah was. People forget how great Morales and Barrera. People don't even know what the fuck they is. Azuma Nelson going all the way back. People talk about Salvador Sanchez, but they don't know about Salvador Sanchez. You know? So I just be looking at some of these dudes, man, and you listen to people who wouldn't dare say that shit to Terence Crawford or Bo Mack face. Won't dare. They talk all that tough shit. Oh man, you know, Terence ain't did this. And then they catch Terence in traffic, and they be the first ones to try to get an autograph and all them. Act like that wasn't them on social media. Bro, I wouldn't be living up to these niggas' words. Any sorry ass writers neither. These writers, you know, they don't have no integrity. They financially backed by these promoters and always have been. And all this stemmed from Terence Crawford not speaking to the media. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Care? Because you can't sit there and, oh, Spence did this. Spence beating artificially built up names. That's who he beat. Charlo got a better resume, if you really think about it. From the beginning to the end of the road. Just because he got a loss, that don't really make, you know, him a lesser fighter than Errol Spence. Trust me. So you saying that when Deontay Wilder was undefeated, he was better than Muhammad Ali did because Ali had some losses? Come on. But, you know, if I'm them, it don't matter how you skin that cat, that kitty cat named Errol Spence. It don't matter how you skin it. They gonna sit there and diminish your victory. Trust and believe. They gonna sit there and diminish your victory. So you can't be looking for assurance to shut the pundits and the critics up. These ain't the critics from the 80s or the 90s or the early 2000s. These social media critics who talk about, oh, look at your car, look at your, you know, look at your watch, and look at your glasses, and look at the clothes you wear, nigga, these Balenciaga shoes, and nigga, these this, that, and the third. And then what they do? Bag into their mama, you know, backyard, so the tow man, so the repo man can't take their shit and go to the basement. You know, all they do is sit there and critique, but ain't nobody willing to get in the ring with nobody. A lot of these niggas can't even run from their back door to their front yard and back without huffing and puffing. Niggas is clowns. I'm trying to tell you. And they control all day. That's social media. You could talk all day, all tough, but in reality, soon as somebody slap your ass, you're gonna be the first one to pick up, go get the cops, start running. These dudes not built like that, bro. So why am I trying to live up a word? If I'm going in there with Errol Spence and I'm taking the short end of the stick, I'm doing it to inflict bodily harm on Errol Spence. I'm going in there to be called undisputed. I'm going in there for legacy. The last thing I'm going on there is these fans' approval. Don't care about it. These are the most, and damn near all the sports, especially the sport, only the sports that I watch though. These are the worst fans of all time. Sideline critics, right? Sideline critics who ain't really never been in a fight, and the ones who've been in a fight, they be getting beat up, trying to critique you about how to lay up, can't lay up with both their hands, ain't never played organized sports. You know what I'm saying? Who got time all day to be trolling niggas on the internet? Nobody. All day. You know? So, nigga, you ain't even getting paid for it. You ain't even getting pussy for it. It's crazy. Crazy. So it don't even matter. When he get his hands on him and he do what he supposed to do, it's gonna be some, oh man, you know, Derrick James, man. You know, they said Derrick James, you know, he put the wrong gloves on Errol. You know, Errol picked them Everlast, you know, MXs, man. He put them grunts on them, and you know, they said he put something in Errol's shoe. They said Errol like Aquafina, he brought smart water or some shit like that. Or the referee was paid. You know, that's why he didn't want to come to Texas or something. Like, I wouldn't do, man, bro. I wouldn't do nothing at these. I wouldn't look for no assurance. Wouldn't say what now. If I whoop Errol Spence ass, if I'm Crawford, these motherfuckers on construction for no reason. If I whoop his ass, I just give me my belts. Give me my belts. And I'll drop all these hoes if you don't pay what I deserve for the rematch. That's exactly what I do. Whatever number I'm asking for, I drop them bitches. Tell Al Heyman, hold my dick. Exactly what I tell him. Hold these nuts. Do it, not drop all this shit, nigga. Exactly what I tell him. It'd be like a bank robbery or some shit like this. That's what I do. I won't be looking for no assurance. I won't be looking for no celebration. I won't be looking for these handshake from these fake ass American fans, specifically these black fake ass American fans. I wouldn't be looking for no assurance. I wouldn't be looking for nothing from them. Pancake breakfast, nothing. Corned beef hat, nothing. I wouldn't even want to give y'all a fucking press conference, nigga. I just tell niggas hold my shit after the press conference, grab my stick and walk out. Cause he been mistreated terribly, bro. He been treated terribly. He don't owe none of these motherfuckers nothing. He ain't did nothing wrong, bro, at all. He ain't out here buck dancing. He out here swirling. He ain't did nothing wrong. If he don't want to talk to the media, so be it. Marshawn Lynch didn't. But they thinking they with Errol Spence ass, and there's gonna always be something else. Floyd beat Pacquiao after waiting so long, then it was Golovkin. Canelo go out there and whoop Benavidez ass, then it's gonna be Charlo. He whoop Beaver ass and Charlo ass, it's gonna be better Diaz. You know what I'm saying? You know, then it's gonna be this guy, Diego Pacheco or Jaime Munguia or whoever the hell coming up, Jenovic. It's always gonna be a name, Triple G4, and all types of shit. These fans are never satisfied today. That's the crazy thing. It's always been like that in boxing. It's always something else. You know, but it ain't gonna end questions about his resume. They just gonna start coming up with conspiracy theories. You know, they say Crawford, man, you know, it's just so many. I see so many black people, from fighters to whoever, the fans. I'm like, what did this dude do? What did he do to make people this mad? That's what I'm thinking. Like, damn, what did he do for black people in boxing not to like him? This shit is crazy. He ain't did nothing, bro. Nothing. You talking about some shit that happened back in the amateurs when niggas was kids. How you talking about some shit when these dudes was kids? Come on, if that's what you holding on to, come on. Crazy. Or niggas mad because he ain't signed the PBC. Man, why would you want to sign the PBC anyway? They known for getting their ass whooped. Niggas like the tour guide of boxing. Entertaining, but you know when the fire hit the pan, they fighters gonna get their ass whooped. Be like watching the Avengers go up against the X-Men or some shit like that. Every time these getting their ass whooped. But now I say, what's the results? Not positive. You know, but it is what it is. If you looking for credibility or assurance from the fans, all that, man, you ain't gonna get that from these dudes, bro. You ain't. Don't say, when we Spence ain't gonna say nothing. Shit, you don't know these fans, nigga. But my third eye wasn't shining on the moon that day, so I didn't drink and do my Errol Spence ritual, my purified in Lake Minnetonka ritual, some shit like that. Okay. But man, that's all I got, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, we drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, the whole nine. All my social media links in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Check out the welterweight and boxing news playlist. Peace.